don't know why you would, because everything is down here on the center console, or the console, not the center console. So this is the custom console that I had built for the boat. The original console was probably about that big, and it was way up. I brought the console all the way up here to where you can fit a ton of different equipment on it. I've got the Verado vessel view, which shows really all of the statistics, everything like that. It also works as a GPS. I have the Garmin 12-inch chart plotter. It's also sonar, and it's got the radar attached to it. Infinity head unit for the stereo. Got the Eclipse radio. This is GPS based radio, so, or VHF radio. So if you need to, if you're out there and you have any type of emergency, it will display your coordinates to the coast office, or coast Guard, sorry. Brand new throttle for the binnacle for the two Verados. This is actually this is fantastic. You can sync these. You can do the lights. You can keep it in neutral. You can really do them set this up however you want. Trim is on here, of course. What else can you do with this? Obviously, if you just want to use one engine, you do that. All this is custom fiberglass. You've got the Linco. When you turn the engine off, trim tabs automatically come up. Horn on the outside, and then the windlass. So that's for the Lumar windlass. Fuel tanks. You got your main down here. Reserve here. I've got a little just a little magnet for cell phone. All of this is New Wire Marine. They made this this little panel for me. It's fantastic. I've got, I think, 12 of them on there, and then you've got three spares. So if you wanted to put those, if you want to put anything in here, you can do that. Got the ignition down here. Safety. I've got 3 fire extinguishers on the boat. I probably would recommend maybe getting another one. Then you'll notice down here you've got a Rockford Fosgate 12-inch sub. These are all in their own little enclosure. All of this custom work, 100% custom. None of this was on an original Whaler full cabin. Then you've got a 6-inch mid-range highs. You got a little area there for cup holders, wallet, and I put a little USB port up here. So if you want, you can put your cell phone in there and just kind of run the wire over there. Over here on the port side, same configuration, except over here I've got just a little glove compartment. The glove compartment also has USB slots. So if you need to charge anything, you can do that. You've got the original to this boat, the original compass, which is pretty sweet. All these windows, these 2 windows are vents, like in old school cars. I put a mirror up here because I like to be able to see out. Then if you want air coming in, you can also open the front window too. So the side windows and then the front windows open. All this is all trim. That's all hand stitched. It's got ABS plastic. It's molded to the actual the new console. Over here on both sides you've got padding, really nice padding for sitting in the cockpit. Down here on the bottom you have, or down here in both seats, you've got those little seat things, seat rests. Fantastic for if you're getting tired. the seat actually slides up and back. So it's, I was going to replace these whole seats, but you know, I decided just to reupholster them. I liked the way the original looked, and they were in really good shape, so I figured I'd keep them. So we'll go down here and we can see that the digital voltage relay system. So this is the BEP voltage relay. So I've got 2 house AGM batteries for 31 batteries for the 2 engines, and then I have 3 house batteries, 31s for up front for just any house. So I've got more than enough juice for any of the you know, anything that you need. And like I said, I was wanting to just use this for just DC only. So with this thing, what it does is it doesn't allow it keeps your batteries here separated from the house battery. So, and then on top of that, what it also does is it uses the batteries because they're in parallel. It'll use the batteries evenly. So that's how that works. So you just turn these on. If, for example, one battery were to go bad, hit the emergency parallel, both of them will, you'll have both of them for both the starboard and port engine. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep that off. But that's all run down here underneath the starboard cooler. And in there I've got all of the power steering pump for the 2 engines. I've got the voltage regulator for the engines. I've also got an onboard charger that's a Pro Mariner charger. It's the 4-bank charger, so it works really well. And it's set up over here. You'll notice over here, that's where the 4-bank comes in, and that's just 110. So it's really nice. You don't have to really do any type of electrical or anything like that if you're out. If you put this behind your house, or let's say you put it in a storage unit or something like that, 110, it works perfect. So another thing that was done is this. I took out the louvered teak. I actually have those. If you guys buy this, whoever buys the boat, if they want the teak, I'll include all that. So if they wanted to put the teak back in, they could do that. But what I did was, like off Sailrite, they had all the specs for making this door. That door actually has a roll up, and it's got a screen inside, so you can get air in, which is really nice. This is all the original, I guess that's acrylic or plexiglass. It slides up,